والسلام على رسول الله. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد فإن أحسن الكلام كلام الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. أوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله ومراقبته في السر والعلن. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, what is our goal in life? Alhamdulillah, our goal in life is to enter Jannah, inshallah. So let's listen to this حديث from Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إن الصدق يهدي إلى البر وإن البر يهدي إلى الجنة وإن الرجل لا يصدق حتى يكتب عند الله صديقا وإن الكذب يهدي إلى الفجور وإن الفجور يهدي إلى النار وإن الرجل لا يكذب حتى يكتب عند الله كذب. Subhanallah, Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم made it clear. He said that honesty leads to piety, and piety leads to Jannah. And a man will try to be honest and يتحرر الصدق until he's written as an honest person. On the other hand, lying leads to immorality, and immorality leads to hellfire. And a man will lie until he's written on the side of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a liar. So honesty is a rare commodity these days, and you can see that around us. People lie all left and right, and it happens all the time. But subhanAllah, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, so the words that are used are very critical for us. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, "As-sidq yahdi ila al-birr." What does yahdi? Yahdi is to guide. So sidq will lead you to birr, and then birr will lead you to Jannah. So if you want to enter Jannah, you need a guide. So what will guide you? If you go backwards, it will be birr. How do you attain birr? It's to be honest and be trustworthy and be truthful. And on the other hand, if you're on the other side of the equation, lying leads to al-fujur. Now, why did the Prophet ﷺ use fujur here? SubhanAllah, from my research what I was looking for, fujur is kind of the root of all bad deeds. And if the Prophet ﷺ describes that lying is the root for all these, it's very important for us to understand that. Because if you think about it, any bad deed that anybody does, there's lying involved. So if you try to cut that or try to tame that or train yourself, you're going to control a lot. One thing that I heard in preparing is that if you know of someone that does a bad deed, okay, you can do it. Continue doing it. But don't lie. And watch them and see what they're going to do. They're going to try to screw around and they're going to end up lying if they want to continue doing what they're doing. So lying is kind of what it leads to. So subhanAllah, in order for us to understand lying and truthfulness, let's just see how it's described. The narrow version of truthfulness is whatever you say is followed by your action. They're both the same, they're identical. Al-Zahir, al-Batin. What's outside is the same as what's inside. And in the English translation of honesty, it's a facet of moral character. And it provides positive attributes from integrity, truthfulness, straightforwardness in conduct, and absence of lying and absence of cheating. So most of the scholars related to being truthfulness or being honest is related to what your actions are. And honesty is a common theme when it comes to all prophets. It's kind of a main part of their characters. Because if a prophet is labeled as a liar, what's going to happen? Nobody's going to believe him. When Prophet Muhammad stood and told his people, if I told you behind this mountain there was a group of people that are going to attack you, What did they say? They didn't say, ما كذبنا عليك ما جربنا عليك كذبا قط. You never lied. And even Abu Jahl, when he was trying to go against him, he didn't say you're not a liar. Is that why you gathered us? He can't say he's a liar. Because it was a common theme for all prophets. So let's just split up honesty in how some of the scholars have divvied up. As-sidq ma Allah, which is being honest with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it comes in our actions and in the intentions of what we do. As-sidq ma al-nas, in our dealings, being honest and truthful in our dealings. And as-sidq ma al-nafs, being honest with yourself. And this is critical, being honest with yourself, because if you're not honest with yourself, the opposite is not you're going to be a liar. You're going to be arrogant. And Rasul said, لا يدخل الجنة من كان في قلبه مثقال ذرة من كبر. If someone tells you, no, you parked the wrong way, or did this the wrong way, you say, no, I'm right. That's arrogance. You're lying. In essence, you're lying. But what's causing you is being arrogant. So the Prophet ﷺ, just to understand more about truthfulness, about sidq, said that اضمنوا لي ستا من أنفسكم أضمن لكم الجنة. I'm just going to talk about the first one. The first one is, the Prophet says, اضمنوا لي ستا من أنفسكم. Guarantee these from yourselves, these what I'm going to say, and I'm going to guarantee Jannah. The first one, اصدقوا إذا حدث. Be honest when you talk. And that's critical for us to follow. And then, subhanAllah, this is also a beautiful ayah. وَمَنْ يُطِعِ اللَّهَ وَالرَّسُولِ فَأُولَٰئِكَ مِنَ الَّذِينَ أَنْعَمَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ. So whoever follows Allah and His Messenger, those are among those who are Allah has bestowed on them. أَنْعَمَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ. From who? Min النَّبِيِّينَ. So prophets. And who's after them? As-siddiqeen. These people who try to be honest in everything that they do. And the flip side of this is ayat al-munafiq. And it's written in the Quran. You'll see that Allah says, when it comes to sidq, in comparison, sometimes it says lying, and the other time it says munafiq. Because when you lie, you keep lying and lying and lying, you end up being a munafiq. So ayat al-munafiq, the first one of ayat al-munafiq, or a sign of a munafiq, a hypocrite, is what? إِذَا حَدَّثَ كَذَبَ. You say a word, you utter, and some people, I'm not going to listen to anything he says. I already know he's going to lie. That's a munafiq. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر. So, insan is in khusr, except a group of people. الذين آمنوا, so they believe in their hearts. وعملوا الصالحات, their actions. عملوا الصالحات, and did what? وتواصوا بالحق, and guided each other and helped each other towards what's right. وتواصوا بالصبر. So, if we understand why we lie, we could help ourselves try to stop that. And to find the root cause of something is the most important element to fix it. So these are just from what I've done on research. These are some conditions for why people lie. First one is we lie to be safe from an incident. Something happened, you're spot in a place that you're not supposed to be, and you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing, so you immediately lie to protect yourself, to get out of that problem. Similar is kids. You caught them throwing a toy, and you tell them, why did you do this? I didn't do it. Where did it fall from the sky? No, you just did it. I saw you. But it's an immediate response. If you do it often, it becomes second nature. Anybody's going to tell you, why did you do this? And you're going to come up with a reason. The reason is going to be a lie. The next one is bringing something beneficial to yourself. So you would go and lie in your resume. You lie amongst your friends. To say something that's not in you. To make it sound that, oh, I'm better than this. So you're lying to benefit yourself or to gain some benefit. Same thing when you're selling something to someone and you lie about the product. Imam Shafi'i, when he was selling a goat to someone, he told him that, by the way, something's wrong with the foot, just so you know. He said, why are you telling me? I'm going to slaughter it anyways. But no, you got to be clear in what you're saying. And the third kind is lying to bring harm to other people. So if you want to bring harm to other people and you lie about it, that's like shahada al-zur. We're going to talk a little bit more about this. But shahada al-zur, that's the third type of lying. And the fourth type is lying just for the sake of lying. Just like to lie and it's something fun for you and you just lie. That's the fourth type. So if we understand that these are the categories or types of lying and we try to pinpoint each one and understand how we avoid it, that will help us, inshallah, to control that. May Allah bless you and me, and with the ability to implement the Holy Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. قولوا قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم وادعوا الله وانتم موقنون بالإجابة. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. So understanding the types of lying will help us avoid that. So now let's look at honesty and the types of honesty. Another differentiation in categorizing honesty. Honesty in intention. So being honest in your intentions. And honesty in the tongue, which is most commonly to us when you talk about honesty, you talk about honesty of the tongue. And honesty in your actions. So let's look at honesty in intention. Your intention has to be purely to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when you're doing actions. A simple example for this, for us, if you remember, we all know the hadith of Umar al-Khattab. It's clear. All your actions are based on your intentions. So this morning I took a shower. Everybody takes a shower in the morning. So I'll get the benefit of daily life, of the worldly life, of taking a shower and cleansing myself. But if I have the intention of ghusl al-Jum'ah, I get a reward for it. So if you realign your intention towards something, towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you'll get a benefit out of it. We all want to go to work to make money. Why do we make money? To be rich. Why? Is that it? To buy a new car, to buy this, to buy that. If you add an intention to it, I want to be able to help others. I want to help the needy. I want to build a new masjid. I want to do this and that. If you align your intention towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in these actions, you'll get a reward in dunya of what you're doing. You get a benefit of it, and then you're going to get a reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for these actions. And there's a beautiful hadith that mentions this. It says, "Man sa'a Allahu shahada min qalbihi." That's it? No. Sadiqan. Whoever asks for shahada, truly from deep of their heart, sadiqan, and honest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what does Allah say after that? بَلَّغَ اللَّهُ مَنَازِلَ الشُّهَدَاءِ. Allah will give him the category of shuhada. You got to fight. وَإِن مَاتَ عَلَى فِرَاشِهِ. And even if you passed away in his bed, you'll get the reward as if you were a shaheed, even though you were not. The next kind is honesty of the tongue, and honesty of the tongue is simply what we understand and what we do. But we have to understand something, that honesty of the tongue, not just in what we say. We do things that we don't know that it's lies. You make fun of someone, or you're making a joke, or you're saying something that is not true, that's a lie. You tell your kids, someone called me, tell them not here. That's a lie. Your co-worker comes in and tells them, is the boss asking for me? Just tell them I'm not here, or tell them I was here all day. Lying on your timesheet, that's a lie. These are little things that people do that we don't notice that we do. Because it's a white lie. It's not going to harm anybody. But it's still a lie. It's going to be written in our books as a lie. So we have to understand that these little things, even though they're little, we need to be careful of. Critical lying is something that we need to make sure that we do not fall into. Making false shahada, lying in marriage, lying to our children is critical, because lying to our children is going to have a snowball effect. Lying when you're making jokes about anybody or about anything. And then, so these are the critical items of lying. Now, just to summarize the understanding of honesty, whatever we say, we have to follow in action. And that's basically what it is. And to sum this up, we need to analyze what we do as far as actions. Is what I'm saying following what I'm doing, or are they different? And that's something that we all have to look into. We say, we don't lie. I don't lie, or I don't like this, or I don't say this. But we have to take a deep look into it to make sure that we don't do that. And remember the hadith, إِنَّ الصِّدْقَ يَهْدِي إِلَى الْبِرِّ وَإِنَّ الْبِرَّ يَهْدِي إِلَى الْجَنَّةِ. So if we want to go to Jannah, we have to follow birr. And if we have to get birr, we have to follow honesty and be honest in what we do. قل يا عبادي الذين أسرفوا على أنفسهم لا تقنطوا من رحمة الله إن الله يغفر الذنوب جميعا إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. اللهم إنك قلت وخالق الحق إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا